Hey there everyone, it's Kelly. Today we are painting a small, quirky little sardine in watercolors. I think it's perfect as a little Father's Day card or just a fun fishy study to help you loosen up with. This is a quick one with a sketchy, relaxed style, so no pressure, just play. I'll walk you through the steps from the sketch to the details, and we're going to be using a simple palette. So grab your brushes and let's paint this little guy together. If you're interested in the full tutorial and full time, plus the bonus trout that we're doing in my Patreon, come join us over there. So I'm going to start out with a sketch here. Now this guy, I took a photo from Pixabay and I was kind of looking at it. It was just like an illustration type thing. So kind of doing my own thing with this, just playing around. I'm not sure if this is really the shape of a sardine or not. I did not get the fins right, but you know what? This is about play. It's about having fun. It's not about being specific. And I do a lot of that here, a lot of that play when I'm painting for myself and trying to do like commission paintings and stuff. It's just a whole lot different. All right, so I'm going to start off by just wetting the background. We're going to play around with some color here and do a little split splash. You will notice I am trying out a new brush here. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. The point is incredible. This is by actually a brush artist. He's an artist when he makes these. They're bamboo, super lightweight, incredible fine tip. And this is synthetic goat hair. This thing holds tons of water, like a lot of water. The brush actually is only showing like a 1/4 inch at the end here, or maybe 1 inch. But that brush hair goes way back in here. So this holds so much water. He actually makes these all by hand. It's like 50 steps to making these. It's incredible. I'll be doing a whole video coming up, but they're made by Tracy Lebenzon. Lebenzon, I think that's how you say his last name. And he was so kind to give us a discount code. If you use the discount code Kelly, he's going to give you 20% off of these brushes. And he's got some really nice brushes. It took me a while to get mine because he makes them by hand. So, and on his website is a whole story about it, but it's incredible and I'm trying them out. And so far I am absolutely loving this brush. The water that it holds is just amazing. So you can see this is a small brush and I'm doing a whole background on this. I'm going to go in first with some blue. And I think actually this is turquoise that I have and some burnt umber. I've got kind of a little mixture of everything going on my palette here. So I'm just adding paint color. We just want this to be bright and colorful, thinking Father's Day, you know. So I'm going to add a little bit of yellow up at the top here just for some brightness, you know, kind of like the sun is maybe shining down over it, mixing some of that, getting a little green action, green blue. Just working my way around. Again, being very, very loose, just having fun with it, exploring, experimenting. I think I'm going to add a little bit of water. Let's just do a little bit of splatter in here. Like that. It just gives it more texture. I think I want to go a little bit darker. Now remember with watercolor, when it dries, it's going to dry lighter. So I like to pump in a little extra color once I get those main colors down and just deepen it a little bit more. I'm not probably going to go back into the background much more other than adding some seagrass and stuff into it. Now we're going to do some details. Now the tip of this brush, again, look at the fine line I can get. Very, very much a precision brush. And you know me, sometimes I do precision. Lately, I have really embraced that loose quality with my paintings, painting really quick. And I say that the Make Time to Create after doing that for 2 years really has helped me. My mom always said I was a fast painter though. So this one does a really great job with precision by using the very tip of that brush. I get that fine line. I think it's cobalt blue and burnt umber, which is kind of a different combo, but it happened to be in my plate or my tray. So that's what I go with. I know I just wanted kind of a gray, kind of he's like a silvery type of fish. Don't leave as much white as I wanted to, but that's okay. Now the tail or the fins, I go a little crazy with this and I do have to fix them a little bit later because I was just kind of going. I realized afterward that it kind of has a separation, almost like a V shape for the sardine when I looked back at a picture. So I overdid a little bit. Going back in again, darkening the top of him, and he's got like a little smile, like this little smiley face. They're kind of cute. And again, I don't know if I have the shape quite right, but this is playtime. I don't get caught up too much into the details. Only a dad that fishes or eats sardines all the time, but I think their heads are this is bad to say, but do they have heads in the can? I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. The ones that I've seen. So you wouldn't see the little smile. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I thought I would lift out some of the paint, and I got these new scrubber brushes. They're Royal Langnickel Zen 83 series, and they have a size 2, 8, and 14, which is a stiff scrubber, and they also have a size 6 and 10, which is a soft scrubber. So I'm going to try one of these and see if I can create a little bit of bubble action, maybe scrub some of the paint out. It looks like the white ones are the stiff scrubbers and the brown ones are the soft scrubbers. I thought I would start with the small one, the size 2, just to see how this was going to work. And I'm using my Canson extra large paper, and honestly it's more of a pulp paper, not 100% cotton, and it did start to pull up some of that pulp in there. So not the best paper to do lifting on, but I continued with it anyway, just giving it just a little bubble action. And I just have to be really careful, and I probably should use the soft scrubber for this, but I still think it probably would have done the same thing. So then I decided, let's add a few little guys in the back kind of swimming. I was like, it just looks very plain with just some bubbles and a fish. So I made my first one. It almost looks like it's a person scuba diving back there. So I did have to work on that. I made a second one, and I'm like, okay, I probably could do more of these, which might look pretty good, like a little school of sardines. Do they school? I don't even know if they school. But I quit. I decided to go on to just creating a little bit of coral or seaweed, or I don't know what this is, but I mean, you can start really having a lot of fun with this. I could put dolphins in there, I could put sea anemones, sand dollars, starfish, right? I mean, you could really have fun with this. But I switched back to that beautiful goat hair brush, and again, nice little fine lines, holding tons of paint, super fun to work with. And again, I'm just trying to add a little bit more to it. I could have even switched out the colors, but I think I was just in this color combo. Giving it a little bit of splatter here. Again, I love splatters, just cause some texture in there. And then I'm just kind of popping some more into the eye, because I did drop some water in there. So, and then adding a few more details here. They've got like a little line, almost like a little tuna fish kind of look. I don't know if that's really tuna fish, but yeah. And then I decided I'm going to grab myself my white Posca pen, or not my Posca pen, this was my uniball pen, sorry, and put just a few little highlights of the white in here. And I'm actually going to put more in the bottom too with a coral, give it a little bit of line in the tail here. Just having some fun with it. Thanks so much for painting with me today. If you enjoyed this little sardine, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more watercolor fun in the future. And if you want the full process videos and the trout bonus material, you can find those over on my Patreon, and I'll put the links all below for you. All right, happy painting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.